Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs stay hot on the recruiting trail today, picking up another big-time commitment, this time four-star tight end Ethan Barbauer out of Alpharetta High School, somewhat near me. I've got to see this kid play multiple times. He is the real deal, one of the best tight end prospects across the country in the 2025 class. Just a junior, but this is a big pickup. I think he's one of the best players in the state of Georgia. I have him ranked number 10 in my own personal rankings, the 10th best player in the state of Georgia for that 2025 class. Was a big target for Georgia from the very beginning, big-time pass catcher, big target in the passing game, 6'3", 225, 230 pounds. Excellent hands. This guy is a big-time playmaker, and Georgia landed his commitment today. Going to talk more about him in this video. I got some quotes from him, why he picked Georgia, what he likes most about Todd Hartley. You can read all of this over on Dog Post right now. Went to go watch him practice earlier this week for the Scoop, and got me some. He gave me some great quotes actually, but big-time pickup. Have always liked his potential. He was a top Georgia target, like I said earlier, and this is a big deal. Let's look at his numbers as the dogs are running around in the backyard. As a sophomore last year, caught 51 passes, 714 yards, 12 touchdowns. I was there when he played Sammy Brown in Jefferson. He caught 6 passes, 65 yards, and a touchdown there. He is a crafty route runner for his size, can contort his body in the air, can make a one-handed snag. He's great in the middle of the field, can get open on his own, and runs really well for a guy 230 pounds. He's the leader of that Alpharetta team, and he catches a lot of passes, still working on being the best inline blocker that he can be, but he can do that at the next level, and he does have size. I mean, he's not 6'4", 6'5", with this gigantic, wingspan, but he's tall enough, and he's big enough. 6'3" is tall. 6'3" is tall. You don't have to lie and say you're 6'4", 6'5". I hear from kids all the time, yeah, I'm 6'5", 6'6". My dude, you're 6'4", and that's okay. Ethan Barber is a solid 6'3", and just a guy who he makes it look effortless. When he's catching a pass, when he's running a route, it looks easy. He doesn't look like he's 230 pounds either. He is a smooth runner, good footwork, can get open, and he's caught a lot of passes this year. Let's see, I've got his numbers here. He's got 11 passes this year, 227 yards, just through, I think, 4 games, 5 touchdowns. So he's caught 11 passes this year. 5 of them have gone for touchdowns. That's a playmaker. That's a ball player. And that's a guy who can catch in traffic in the end zone, but he's a catch and run guy as well. He picks up yards after the catch. He's tough to bring down, and he looks like he's got some breakaway speed for a guy 230 pounds. So big deal. Todd Hartley gets another one. You can read all about this over on Dog Post. I'm going to go over some quotes in a minute, but you can read them over on Dog Post. Click that link below, free to sign up to our newsletter. It's free. You get an email every single day, a lot of free stories. Just want to plug that newsletter. If you like these videos, make sure you like and subscribe, but head over to Dog Post too, and you can read some in-depth stuff on Georgia's newest commitment. If you don't know who I am, Matt DeBerry. I cover the recruiting aspect of it. I cover the team too in the press box every Saturday, but I cover recruiting as well. And this is a guy who is towards the top of Todd Hartley's board. And when Todd Hartley goes after a target, he gets him. And he is loading up on more tight ends. Obviously, they've got 2 freshmen, Pierce Sperlin, Lawson Lucky on the roster right now. 2 coming in, Colton Heinrich and Jaden Riddell. Jaden Riddell is one of the top tight end prospects in the country for that 24 class, and now he gets a second tight end commitment in the 25 class, just loading up. He gets his guys, and it's less stress when you get these kids on early. Not a whole lot of stress and anxiety when you're filling out your room. But Ellis Williams is a big 6'5", 6'6", long, athletic guy who I would have rushing the passer if he were on my team. He's going to play tight end for Todd Hartley and the Dogs. He's out of Camden County. Unlimited potential with that kid. If he just continues to work hard and progress as a route runner, pass catcher, he's going to be tough to beat. But Ethan Barbauer can line up at wide receiver and play a big time role there. We've seen them do that with Brock Bowers. Just say, hey, we need a big third down catch. We're in the red zone here. Let's get single coverage on Brock Bowers. Just throw it up to him, right? they do that with Ethan Barbauer at Alpharetta. He is the guy. He's the alpha, and they get him the ball as much as possible. And again, he's physical enough to block you, and he's going to keep working on that and keep getting stronger, especially when he hits that strength and conditioning program at Georgia. But he's a pass catcher, and that's what stands out the most to me. The ball skills, the ability to make a tough catch in traffic. He can go and snag the football at its highest point. He makes it look easy. You put him lined up with a linebacker in the middle of the field, he's going to win that battle almost every single time, at least going against it's some still quality opponents. I believe Alfred is in 6A right now, which is really, really good football in North Fulton and Cobb County and around there. But it hasn't been a great start to the season for Alpharetta, but get Ethan the ball. And I remember it was another practice I was at, and LSU was there, Ohio State was there, and I was getting texts from other coaches saying, hey, who's all there to see Ethan? I think this was during a spring practice, but he competes and he works hard, and he's got that leadership quality about him too. He's outspoken, he can rally his guys, and if you need a big play, he's the guy that can make it. And the Alpharetta head coach, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, he coached George Pickens at Hoover High School, Coach Kirby, and he's now at Alpharetta. And he told me at practice the other day, he goes, George is amazing. Ethan Barbauer is right up there as far as best players that I've coached. And he's in that world, and I think he's going to be an NFL guy. So big deal. Why did he choose Georgia? Right, I asked him that. He said, I chose Georgia because the resources they have to develop me on and off the field. They can help me make connections in the world after football. They have a great fan base and a great alumni. That's what he told me. He went on to say they're back-to-back national champions. That kind of speaks for itself. The tight ends are a big part of that. You see the 12 personnel that they use. The tight end never comes out of the game. Coach Harley develops the tight ends really well over there. Brock Bowers won the Mackey Award last year. That all came into play, right? What they were able to do with Brock Bowers and what Oscar Delp is, doing. He's playing more and more and more. And these tight ends make plays and they catch passes, and that's what this kid is going to do. He also said, Coach Hartley said he can't promise playing time, but the opportunity will be there when I get there. He's going to love on you and make you work hard. That's what you want from a coach. You don't want any sugarcoating, but you also don't want anyone burying and practicing you into the ground. So there's that happy medium there. So again, Todd Harley gets his guy. He always does. And if you're in the Alpharetta area, make sure you go see this kid play. He doesn't go away. There are no times where he disappears, and that's what I look for when I'm going to see either a tight end or a wide receiver committed to Georgia. Can he take over games? Does he ever disappear in games? Is he consistently making an impact? Whether it's he's not getting the football, is he blocking? Is he giving it 100% effort? Is he running the route the way he should when he knows he's not getting the ball? Is he doing the little things? Does he love to work? Does he love football? Those are some qualities that I think this kid has. And again, the hands are there. If you go watch the film, he can snag it with one hand. He can make the acrobatic catch, and he does it naturally for someone, again, 230 pounds. He's got a thick frame. He's a muscular frame. He's not the longest or the tallest, like I said earlier, but he's got enough size, and he can be a mismatch. He can win jump balls. He can be a weapon in the red zone. Again, he's been a touchdown machine for Alpharetta the last 2 years, especially early on this year. If they're in the red zone, they're going to be looking his way. And he catches it with his hands. He brings it in. Everything you kind of look for in a big pass catcher like him, you got it. They can line him up on the outside. They can line him up in the slot. They can line him up in the backfield. There's a lot that you can do with him. He's kind of a Swiss Army knife if you use him the right way. He just runs so well and picks up those yards after the catch. He's not a big, thick tight end that falls to the ground easy, right? He's got some strength in his legs. He can bounce off some tackles, but when he catches the ball, he's looking to score. And that Georgia's recruiting and developing tight ends as well as anyone in the country, and they just got another one from the state of Georgia, another in-state tight end. There's a lot of them in the state of Georgia. Ethan Barbauer is definitely one of the best in the country for that 25 class. Again, just a junior, so 2 years, is when he'll be able to get to Athens. But another big time pickup, Todd Hartley, Kirby Smart, and the Dogs getting another tight end who I think is going to make a real impact in Athens. Like this kid a lot. He's ranked as the number 5 tight end prospect in his class, the number 22 prospect in Georgia. I don't agree there. I think he's a lot better than that. And the number 192 overall player in the country. So this is a top 200 kid across the country. Always a big deal. Y'all, thanks for watching this video. Really appreciate it. If you want to read more about Ethan Barbauer, Georgia's matchup against UAB, recruiting, anything, make sure you head over to Dog Post. Make sure to click that link down below to sign up to our free newsletter. Make sure you do that. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you over on the website.